So I'm Ambika Bajpayee. I'm an associate professor of bioengineering at Northeastern University, and I direct the molecular bioelectrostatics and drug delivery lab. Prior to this, I was at MIT's Mechanical Engineering Department, where I worked with Alan Grudzinski for my PhD, and I did my postdoctoral training with Robert Langer. So professionally, obviously, my PhD advisor, Alan Grudzinski, who's had a great impact on me, I would say. I've not just learned the method of scientific investigation from him, but also the art of teaching, writing, communicating, and certainly mentoring. My postdoc advisor, Bob Langer, he's taught me to take the risk and not overthink when pushing frontiers in research. There's other people. There's Chris Evans, Myron Spector, who I have learned from. All of them are giants of our field, and I just feel very fortunate to even have come in contact with them. Regarding how did I get involved in orthopedic research, I actually started orthopedic research even before I started my PhD with Al. And this goes back to after finishing up my master's, I started working in medical device industry where I was designing orthopedic and dental implants. And soon after, I decided to pursue a PhD. So I came back to MIT and worked with, so that's how I got involved with orthopedic research. Yeah, so the specific area of interest in my lab is biomaterials and targeted drug and gene delivery. In general, my lab works at the intersection of biomaterials design, nanomedicine, and translational research. Specifically, we design electrically charged biomaterials using proteins, polypeptide sequences, and more recently, we've been working with cellular-derived materials like exosomes. And we use them for targeting difficult-to-reach tissues for applications in drug delivery and diagnostic imaging. So as you know, there's many negatively charged tissues in our body. There's musculoskeletal joint tissues like cartilage, meniscus, ligaments, intervertebral discs. And then there are other tissues like the mucosa, the back of the eye. And in addition to being negatively charged, these tissues are dense and also avascular. So they are difficult to deliver drugs. We engineer targeted therapeutics for treatment of diseases affecting such intrinsically charged tissues. Yeah, ORS has supported in different ways at different stages of career. As a graduate student, it provided a platform to share my research work, practice presentation skills with a broad audience, learn about the greater field of orthopedics, and also meet with the pioneers of the field. And now that I'm a faculty member, it continues to provide opportunities for collaborations, discuss ideas, and it provides a platform for my students to showcase their work. The favorite aspect is, of course, running into old friends and catching up with collaborators and our larger academic families over coffee and dinners. Yeah, I would say don't be over careful or defensive when planning for the future. Many young faculty overthink their resources, which are almost always limited in the beginning. So I would say if you have the money, spend it, try bold ideas, hire the best available talent. Don't wait. Make progress, and the grants, the funds will come in. Also, I think it's very important to be grateful by remembering what you have rather than dwelling on what you don't have, especially in challenging times, when they come quite often. Well, there's really not much time left for hobbies these days. Um, Outside of work, I like to spend all my time, whatever I have, with my family, my husband, my 5-year-old, and we have a newborn now. I really like to travel, and I think it is the best form of learning. So when there is time, we try to travel around the world as a family.